Hi friends, I'm Anupriya. Welcome to the English class. In this session, I'm going to present you a few phrases that will help you to speak a nice English, or that may help you to fill up a nice sentences among your English constructions where you actually are trying to speak in the beginning. So, what are these phrases? These are, first one, ball is in your coat. What is exactly it all about? कब हम इस phrase का use कर सकते हैं अपने communication के duration में? Ball is in your court means when something is actually in your side, in your favor, or when you can favor about something. जब आपके पास सही right होता है किसी चीज का decision लेने के लिए, तब हम कहते हैं now the ball is in your court. Means now it is your turn, or it is your chance, or something is in your favor to decide for something. Suppose if you need to go for a movie and your elder brother or elder sister is asking you not to go. Alright, so you are asking her or him that now the ball is in your court, only you can get me the permission from parents. So here what you have said to your sister or brother that she or he is having the complete rights to decide that if you should go for a movie or not, or you will get a permission from your parents or not. So this sentence means that exactly. Next one is a penny for your thoughts. क्या मतलब है इस फ्रेज का? इसका मतलब है कि आप जब किसी से कुछ पूछते हो, so you are saying a penny of your thoughts means in this sentence you are trying to bribe someone through your words, not something which physical gift or something like that you're providing any gift to someone when he or she gives you an answer. No, you say a penny for your thoughts is a smart way to ask someone. Suppose if you like a girl, alright, and you're after her and she's not ready to accept your friendship, so you are asking your another friend that what time she leaves for her classes. Sometimes do that. That's mischievous, but lots of guys do that. I know that. So you're asking your friend what time she leaves for the classes. A penny for your thoughts means that your thoughts will be very much valuable. जब आप मुझे ये आंसर दोगे या फिर ये बात बताओगे तो ये मेरे लिए बहुत ही valuable होगा. So here you are telling with this expression by this phrase. Definitely the person will tell you when she actually leaves for the class. Next one is back to the drawing board. Alright, this one is quite sadistic but suitable for a situation when you get failure doing something again and again. जब हम किसी काम को करने में फेल हो जाते हैं one time or another time and then third time, so what we decide to start that work from the beginning. हम फिर से या शुरू से उस काम को करना चाहते हैं. Then we say I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm going to start this particular work from the very much beginning. So in this way, we use this phrase. Next one is barking up the wrong tree. What does it mean? It means that हम किसी person को गलत reason के लिए accuse कर रहे हैं. Barking up the wrong tree speaks its meaning with this sentence that we are accusing someone or we have a wrong assumption about someone or something in a wrong reason. हम किसी को गलत कारण से गलत person पर कुछ accuse करते हैं कि तुमने ये काम किया है, but actually that person is not a culprit. So here we are barking up the wrong tree. Suppose if I have done something right, but at the same time the person is trying to let me know or saying me that you have spoiled this particular task. So I can say, no, I haven't spoiled this task. You are barking up the wrong tree. It means you are assuming me wrong. Here, next one is caught between two stools. This phrase is also a speaking story with its meaning. Caught between two stools mean that you have already two alternatives. When you have two chances, when you have two options, जब आपके पास कुछ दो चीज़ available हो, but you are not able to decide which one you should opt, then we say caught between two stools. Means you are caught between two situations, but it is actually very difficult to choose one of them. So suppose I need to go for a movie at the same time. There is a friend's plan that let's go somewhere outside for the lunch or dinner. We will hang up together. So you are caught between two alternatives. You are not able to decide if you go for a movie with your family, or you should go with your friends. That's what this phrase says. Last one is the most beautiful one, which I use a lot because I am the happiest person. Cherry on the cake. What does it mean and when it is used? Cherry on the cake कब use किया जाता है? जब you are already happy for a particular reason. Alright? Then suddenly another happiness comes in your way. आप किसी reason से बहुत खुश होते हो, but फिर से अचानक से फिर से कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा और हो जाता है आपके साथ. Suppose I give you example. You have won 2 movie tickets. Alright? On the same contest, you have again won 2 couple passes or any single pass for yourself to trip for a Manali or somewhere else outside, which is your favorite place. So you will say that was cherry on the cake, means one more happiness has been added in my previous one. 2 happiness together or more than 2. So when you are extremely happy, when 2 most beautiful things or more than 2 beautiful things are happening to you, तब आप क्या कहते हो? आप कहते हो this was completely, the situation was completely cherry on the cake. So in this way we use this phrase. So we have learned these phrases that will help us to speak a better English, a smart English, and I hope that you are going to use it. That's all for this session. If you have any doubt, any query, do write us in the space given below and tell us. That's all for this session. Bye.